From 2008-2011, I ran a now defunct internet radio station. We had a studio at a friend's house where we would do weekly DJ shows playing EDM-type music. This was long before you could go live on platforms like Facebook and YouTube, so I built a website that allowed us to do live audio and video streams. One day, maybe 2009, my friends did a remote session from another friend's property. I did not attend this one, but I did watch the whole stream from home. They were DJing in this little 400 square foot shed which was in the backyard of my pal's land out in the sticks. He was on about 3 acres. The camera was set at an angle where we could view the DJ, a couch where few people were sitting, and, very important for the sake of this story, the doorway. I had a date over at my house while we were watching the stream. Suddenly, I noticed my friends walking out the door, single-filed with their hands placed behind their head. The cops had showed up over what they claimed was a noise complaint from a neighbor. At the time, I didn't know what the hell just happened, but my pals brought me up to speed later that afternoon. The cops saw a small amount of weed sitting out on the table. And this is what caused them to get everyone to go outside. The stream stayed running the entire time, but because we ran audio straight from the DJ mixer rather than a cell phone, microphone, or something, I could not hear what was going on. Someone confessed and claimed the weed was his. Cops cuffed him and put him in the squad car. The cops eventually asked the homeowner what they were up to. Homeowner: we are all DJs and we're currently hosting a live radio show. Police: oh, so you're still live? Homeowner: yes, audio and video. There's a camera right up there. The police were very quick to leave at this point and took the one guy. He was able to bond out later that night. We'll get back to this part in a bit. And was back at work the following day, where another member of our Lil Radio DJ squad worked with him. In 2009, the police, at least in this small rural town, likely weren't yet trained on how to handle being recorded because this was before everyone had a smartphone, and recording, auditing the police was not yet a very common thing. It turns out the police did not knock on the door to the shed, they just opened it. When they realized they were being filmed, they left because they assumed the footage was being recorded, but in fact, nobody was actually recording. We were just live streaming, but the cops didn't know that. What they did know is that they just did an illegal entry to a private dwelling. Now back to the guy who bonded out that night. I know for a fact that he had a bottle of 30 OxyContin 80 milligallons pills in his car, which was parked on this property. The Oxys would have had a street value of about $2,400 at the time. This incident happened on a Sunday afternoon. In this area, nobody could bond out for even a minor simple drug possession offense on a weekend because a judge has to set the bail, and judges don't work weekends. What we think happened behind the scenes. The guy they took was never arrested at all. Rather, he was a confidential informant sent by the cops. We had only recently met this guy, who was also a DJ. We knew that he had recently been arrested for some kind of drug charge. The cops never searched his car, but he did try to sell some of the OCs while at the event, but nobody over there was buying. Maybe he was wearing a wire, who knows? But even if he was, the cops wouldn't have been able to hear anything due to the loud music being played in the 400 SQFT shed. I suppose the reason I chose to share this story today is to point out the difference between how police may act when they know they are being recorded versus how they react when they learn that they've already been recorded during an interaction. TLDR. Cops conducted an illegal entry to someone's home and quickly left once they discovered they were being filmed the whole time.